Hey guys, what's going on? FY My Pawn here, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Since we last left off, we did some exploration in regards to... what was it? We went to the Midnight Isles, we did some exploration, we went halfway through the game, and yeah, we managed to get quite far. Hello Aqueduct, nice to see you. For this stream, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be investigating why the hell we can't become a lich yet. So, without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens because we've got quite a bit to cover and quite a lot of lore to go over. So, without further ado, let's begin and let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what moderation does just yet, so if you think I need to change some things, Aqueduct, let me know, because you're going to be essentially the person I'm going to be relying on in regards to moderation if new people come in. So, I'm going to be relying heavily on you, my guy. Alright. So, since we last left off, if I recall correctly, we were just getting ready to head on and go into the location that we're investigating.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, by all means, test and see what goes down. Get yourself familiarized with the system, because that'll help me understand what you need to, do, and, everything so on.
I need to concentrate.
But for now, I will take the chance to do some blesses and whatnot and just go from there. Okay. Alright, so bless, we're gonna get some Shield of Faith on everybody. Triclops as well, and Trapjaw, there we go. Okay, we now give Align Good, I believe, to everybody. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fairly simple. Okay. So, Aqueducts, just so you're aware as we're going through this, I'm going to explain that if you catch any, bots, just give them, if they don't say anything profane, just give them, a timeout. But if they do say something, really bad, you're free to ban them. I'll go through appeals as we go through, but yeah. That's basically all that needs to be worried about right now. As we go on through the, as I get more popular, I'll let you know if there's anything I need to change. Or anything I want to change, rather, within the system. But no need to get it complex, we'll keep it simple for now. Alright, and with that, we just get this skeleton, which is currently there. There we go. But yeah. Okay, that is the skeleton sorted. Now we buff up Merman. Give everybody the resists. As usual. Alright. Protections next. As usual. Okay, we've got Life Bubble, which we're going to definitely put on Merman as one target. We will give the second bubble to Beastman. Or do we give it to the... yeah, we give it to Merman, or Beastman rather. We'll get True Seeing Communal, just so we can see special things. Angelic Aspect is naturally going to be added. Ah, you're in mod view. I see. Oh god. Hold on. Okay, for some reason my screen's flickering like crazy, and I don't know why. I assume it's because I'm hitting the talk key, but I don't know. Whatever. At this rate, I might as well just turn off the talk key and just go normally. Ah well, it's no big deal. Alright, we're going to move Life Bubble off the chart. We're going to put Resurrection here. because this is going to be a very powerful, useful spell.
Battles await.
Alright, well, as long as you know what to do, then I shouldn't need to explain things, so... I appreciate you, taking up the role, my guy. And if you don't feel like doing mod work, just let me know. I'll try and get you VIP when I get more popular. Because I do believe you have earned it at this rate. Okay, we're gonna go for the buffs on everybody else now. Now, I do believe we buff up the skeleton, yep, and... Oh god. Again! What is with this? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Ah well, at least it's solved, I think. Okay, okay, so I've got... Did I get Panther? No. I did get the skeleton, though, I do believe. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, so Panther's next. Alright. It appears we've also got Bull Strength as one of the options, so that's good. Okay, Feather Step Mass next. Magic Fang goes on everybody that is important about it. Okay, Bismuth gets the Magic Fang, as does Panther. Freedom Movement goes on the majority of people. Okay, Triclops gets it, and I guess Skeletal Executioner. Alright, Echolocation. Stone Skin Communal. Now for Legendary Proportions. Broadcast. Alright, so, Broadcast. He was saying profanity during the Hogwarts stream, and I explicitly stated that I'm not going to be accepting profanity during that time. So I will appeal their request personally when I get the chance, but I currently don't feel they deserve the chance to actually come back on. Rather, I assume they are a bot right now. And the reason I have banned them is because they did it in 2 separate instances. Okay, so let's see. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give them one last chance, but if they do act up, then you have free permission to boot them again. Just know that they are on thin ice, put simply. Okay, we are going to beef up everybody with legendary proportions. Beastman has the... Okay, he has enduring spells, but he doesn't have the better enduring spells, so this won't last as long. So I'm going to actually hold off on that.
I'm losing my temper.
Rather, I'm going to be using Cat's Grace and Bull's Strength instead. We'll hold off on legendary proportions for now.
I tire of waiting.
Okay, Mage Armor goes on everybody that is animal type. Okay. Shield. Expeditious Retreat. Blur on the main characters here. Okay.
I crave for adventure.
Now we go Mage Armor here. There we go. Okay, the heal should not be there. Let's see. Okay, we haven't got any... Yeah, we'll move this up for now. Okay, so 3 is Heroism and Delay Poison. as expected, as is Death Ward on 4th. Thank you, Aqueduct. I will hop in when I get the chance. In fact, I guess I can do that right now. 1 second.
Alright, boy, today.
What a thing, okay. Apologies for that, that was a bit too loud. I had my Opera GX closed, so give me a sec. I'm gonna close that again, close this so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I will, when I get the chance, but for now, right now, I just need to focus on the situation here.
This way.
Alright, so, Find Traps is next. Hold on, let's see, is there any other spells I need to cover? No, not there. Not there, not there, okay. But I do already have 3 legendary proportions prepped, so that's good. Okay, delay poison communal. Death ward on everybody is going to be viable now, which is perfect. Okay. Okay, let's do Evelyn and Skeletor now. Okay, we've got Heroism, which we can give to everybody. We're going to give it to Beastman, Triclops, Trapjaw, and Merman. We give the legendary proportions to him, him, and him. Heroism goes to everybody who didn't get the greater heroism. So Evelyn, Skeletor, Panther, Bismuth, and I guess let's organize real quick. Okay.
The road calls.
And the last person who receives it is the Skeletal Executioner, I do believe. Thank you, Aqueduct. Much appreciated.
Quick.
Alright, for Skeletor, we want protections from arrows communal. Deny death on Merman. We're going to do False Grace. And I guess Bone Shield never hurts. There we go. And we're basically good to go, I think?
All this waiting bores me.
Yeah, no, all we need to do is transform our guys into their positional power. Alright, so we're going to get Dragonkind and Bear Shape. There we go. We are basically golden with our characters now. Took a while, but we managed to get everything set. And as a result, we've got Beastman with a 31. Oddly, Triclops is a stronger tank than Merman by 1 point. Which, says a lot. God. I wasn't expecting Triclops, of all things, to be the stronger tank here, but hey. I guess that's just how it goes. Sometimes. Who knows, maybe I'll swap positions out, maybe make Merman more damage inclined at some point, and just have Triclops take the tanking role. Because there are ways to increase his AC even further, I do believe. Just a little bit anyways. But we'll see, we'll see. What's going on here? An old cauldron with the smell of alcohol still lingering around it. It is smashed and beyond repair. Okay, there's more loot here, more things to investigate. What's this? The corvelet on the bed looks like it would crumble to dust at the slightest of touches. And this... What? Hello, hello. Alright, let's save. Alright, what's this? Lore nature.
Did you see that?
Many of the bodies in the jars are those of tieflings or half-fiends. Many of them are strangely deformed or show multiple stitches and incisions. Okay. What's this? Before you is some kind of magical device. It looks old and broken. A large, oddly shaped crystal is wedged tightly into a slot in the device.
Day 16. Abadius 4662. Experiment transformation. Subject young male, half-fiend. Objective to study the properties of hybrid souls. Desired result to see the same results that were previously achieved on full-fledged demons. Suture, bring me one more crystal. I believe I'm almost there.
Ah, it's you. Good. Very good.
The direct demon that appears before you is a pitiful specimen, even for his own ilk, which are distinguished by neither strength nor a terrifying appearance. His peeling skin is covered in scars, and his hands are twisted in an odd angle, and have a slight tremor. But he stretches his mouth in an approximation of a grin. You are welcome to come up with some emotes if you so desire, Aqueduct. And if I do like them, yeah, I'll be happy to add them. Or at the very least give you the approval to add them.
Have a look around. Go ahead. Meet the locals. They're not the best housemates, but there's never a dull moment. You'll like it. Here with us is definitely the place for you.
Who are you?
Me? Why do you want to know? They call me the Suture. I'm the custodian of this place. The big expert, you know? With big, expertise. I know all there is to know about it. Things nobody else knows.
The demon seems truly puzzled by the question. I've seen you before. You were disguised as a halfling. You spoke to me in Canabris before Discari attacked.
How did you... Maybe I was disguised. Maybe I did speak to you. Fat lot of use that knowledge will do you. Do you think now I'll just bare my soul and reveal all my secrets and whatnot? You can think again.
The Dretch begins in astonishment, before stopping himself and offering a smug grin. What is this place, demon?
What? You mean you don't know? It's my lady Arueshalae's, her old laboratory. She used to live here back when she was still mortal, before those Sarkorian dogs came and took her and tossed her into the threshold. But they only found the house. They never got into the lab.
The demon's voice trembles oddly as he says this.
My lady came back here after, when the Abyss had already bitten off a chunk of your world, and Sarkoris had become the Worldwound. But she never liked this place, and she abandoned it many years ago, along with everyone in this place too. You can enter here, but leaving is impossible. Impossible. That's why all the people abandoned here got out of their cages and started living as best they could. You'll see. That's if you can get through. The lady placed barriers here that only let demons through. They don't keep me out, but you're gonna have trouble trying to break through. I heard there's a knack to it though, so keep trying.
Why did you start talking to me to begin with, then?
Out of boredom. I've been stuck in here a long time. We don't see new faces very often, but it does happen. People come across this place by accident, wriggle inside, and then can't get out again. And isn't it a good thing I learned to speak your language? You won't find a dretch as educated as the old Suture here.
The demon grins. Can you tell me how to get out of here by any chance? I assume not.
Maybe I'll tell you. What harm will it do? But first, go and take a look around. The answer's not as simple as you might think.
I have things to do then.
Be careful. This place is dangerous. It hides many things that have never been seen beneath your sun. It is not my land, but it isn't yours either.
The demon suddenly tilts his head and speaks in a calmer, more serious tone. Okay, so he gave a warning then. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hello, Ghost.
Where are you, brother? What made you enter that bloody rift? May Iomedae have mercy on us. It killed us both. I was lucky to snap my neck and die at once. But you... How loud you screamed, brother.
Oh my. Ominous, but okay. A woman's body clings to the wall like she was trying to scratch her way out. Okay, so this area is just constantly under various negative... Well, it's just a very negative place that you can't escape from normally, I would assume. Intriguing. Guess we go down here. Oh, there's another ghost here. Oh, lovely.
What's in wait for me there?
What are you doing, ghost?
I sense something.
Iomedae, hear my prayer. Avenge my brother and me. My brother who died without glory. And me who was trapped here to bleed for 3 days straight, like a wretched cur. Thrice be cursed the one who engineered this wicked trap.
Okay. In we go to here, I suppose. Doesn't appear to be anything aside from the table here. Cloak of the Ancient Herald. Whenever the wearer of this cloak channels energy to heal, the wearer gains +2 to persuasion checks, and the save DC of spells with compulsion descriptor they cast is increased to 2. This effect lasts for a number of rounds equal to the character's level. Whenever the wearer of this cloak channels energy to harm, the affected creature has to pass a will saving throw or be dazed for 1 round. Save DC 10 plus half character level plus charisma modifier. That is a very powerful cloak if you know what you're doing. It's actually very tempting for me to replace the Cloak of Carnage with it, actually. Well, let's see. Yeah, so if we heal, then it increases compulsion descriptor spells. If we harm, which is usually what's going to be, it's going to daze targets, which pretty good for offense, not so good for currently, right now, I'd say. I much prefer the evocation benefit that we're getting. Alright. Mirror Man is going to be a primary target here, for the most part. Okay. That wasn't too bad. We have enough AC that it's not going to be that bad. Oh, hello. Okay, you're going to try and cast spells to no avail. There we go. Oh, that shadow demon ran. Understandable, though. Kicked his butt. Alright, a speed cold iron rapier. That's not bad for a weapon. Okay, it looks like we got ourselves a trap, though. Okay, we are going to want Triclops here to slip by. Okay, trap disabling is here. Alright, everybody comes in.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Okay, we've got what I think is a swarm, which is not good. We'll save here, I think. And yeah, let's see, let's organize up. Yep, as expected, rat swarms are going to be a nuisance. Okay. I think we can get away with cold spell, yeah. Yeah, we can get away with the cold spell. Alright, let's see. They've got fire and cold resistance, but we bypass cold, period. We can do channel negative energy to harm if we so desire, but I think we're better off using an AoE spell. Okay, so what we want to do here is Cone of Cold, I want to say? Or we can go for a difficulty 27 Chain Lightning. I think we go for the Chain Lightning and use the Rod of Mysticism, which is a maximize spell. That should work in our favor.
So it comes
We'll
to
have
this.
Merman take the majority of any damage that comes through. Hey, that was easy.
May I see your
Swarms are
entrails,
annoying.
please?
Thankfully we got the check there, though, so that's good. Grab those, grab this. An ancient scrap of stripped covered leather. Interesting. We are going to save. And let's get the Knowledge Arcana here.
I did it!
The device was likely used to experiment on demons. Self-explanatory, but understandable. Okay, let's post up here. The sign says Old Wing. Alright. Well, we don't need to go to Old Wing just yet, I don't think. Okay, let's go in here, I guess. Greater Carnivorous Crystals. Oh god. Bit laggy, but... oh well. That's some damage, okay. Yeah, no worries, Aqueduct. You don't have to draw, like, right now. Do whatever makes you happy. Alright. Knowledge Rule 29. I guess we'll save just to be sure we get the check here. What's this? It isn't clear if this breach appeared while the laboratory was still in use or after its abandonment, but the scratch marks and bloodstains around the edge indicate that it may have been tried as a potential escape route. Okay, so people try to dig down when they could have tried digging up, I guess?
This way.
Flawed logic, but whatever, I suppose. A experiment suture crystal. Got some boots, and we got some loot of an elven note. That's gonna be nice. In fact, let's check those items real quick. Price and descending order, yep. Okay, expedition boots. These boots grant the wearer plus 10 competence bonus on athletics skill checks, and a plus 5 competence bonus on mobility skill checks. Okay, so if somebody has a high athletics and mobility, then we give it to them. Let's see, 6'9", 35'8", 15, 27, 27, 21. I think we give it to Trapjaw. Yeah. If we give it to Trapjaw, he has a 37, and his mobility should skyrocket to 26, which is not enough, I don't think. We could give it to Beastman, though, to be fair. Well, let's see. Currently, Beastman is wearing boots. Trapjaw has the boots of free reign, so... yeah, let's give it to Beastman. We'll just transform him back, give him the boots, and then transform him. Yeah, he was, banned because of those, yeah. That is why I'm still iffy about keeping him on, but we'll give him one more chance, but if he fails that, then just ignore him, period. I'm not going to tolerate that behavior. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna transform Beastman back into human form. So that way he can wear those boots. Here we go. transform him back into a bear or something else, I guess? I guess I could go Simildon. I mean, it's 2 claw attacks after all. 2d6 claw attacks. Yeah, let's keep with the rend. Alright. Off we go. From here we've got loot. On Midnight Bolts. Without the materials supplied by the client, the creation of new Midnight Bolts is impossible. However, significant progress has been made in the matter of improving existing bolts. The bolts must be tested in the field. The upcoming celebration is in Canabris may be the best venue for a trial run. Oh. So yeah, the more Midnight Bolts we collect, something's gonna happen. Interesting. Good to note, though. Good to note. Okay, got a door here. Probably enemies, I would assume. No, but there is certainly a trap designated here that we're gonna want to disarm. Alright, we've got scribbled page from Aleeru's library. The fight for Canabris marked the beginning of the Fifth Crusade. The next objective is Dresden, once the capital of the Crusader movement and now a demon citadel. Who will win? It is an equation with an infinite number of unknowns. The finest military minds failed to bring an end to this war, but a new leader now stands in command, one different from all the others, and perhaps this new variable will produce a different result. This is called Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Aqueduct. Okay. Nothing too crazy in here. Alright, we can't go any... Well, no, we can actually go further here. Some sort of music going on. The cave-in looks like it happened a long time ago. The rocks and rubble here have been compressed almost into a single mass. Oh, hello. Behind the barrier, frozen in what seems like a weakly glowing liquid or magical glimmer, is a woman with long silvery hair. At her back, you see a single white wing and some kind of dark broken shadow. Haggard figures huddle around a woman. A dwarf figure in a ragged robe scarcely notices you. He sits on the floor, running his fingers over the leaves on a plant that is growing between the slabs, like one would normally stroke a beloved cat or dog. Next to him is the unmoving figure of an elf, who is covered in scars and doesn't take his eyes off you. The third member of the group is an old man with a long, straggly beard who is dressed in old armor. He turns quickly to face you, brandishing a rusty sword. Who are you? Another conniving wretch who serves the traitor? Don't come any closer. Who are you? I have to answer to you now, do I? When you haven't even given out your name? Who's the traitor you're referring to? The old man spits on the ground. That filthy witch Aleeru, betrayer of all mortal kind. Murderer of Secorus. All the creatures here are her minions, her creations. Calm down. I'm the commander of the Crusades from Dresden, and I mean you no harm. A commander? From Dresden? Can it be true? Have they come for us at last? The old man looks stunned. It's more likely that this is yet another unfortunate who fall into the trap. The elf smiles gloomily. Hello, I suppose, Commander from Dresden. Who are you? We were the only survivors. The only ones apart from the monster and demons. I mean, the old fellow is a crusader. He ended up here accidentally around 20 years ago. Yeah, don't worry about aqueducts. I should have it handled here, so no worries.
He camped out in the ruins of the house, found the magic door, and came through it. But of course, he couldn't get out again. I'm one of the last who have been brought here by Aleeru herself. She literally dragged me out of the demon's jaws, and I don't even know what she wanted me for. She kept me in a magical sleep for most of the time, and then she lost interest in the laboratory. And the druid, that one making friends with the plants and the roots, he has been here since the very beginning. I think he's from Socorus, but he's half mad and wasn't a talker even back when I first met him. So we don't even know his name or any other details about him. He grows food for us and he doesn't talk. He's the best neighbor you could hope for.
The elf chuckles bitterly. Aleeru left people alive down here. She just abandoned this place.
That's right. She opened the cages but sealed the way out from the outside. What else were you expecting from the architect of the Worldwound? Compassion and mercy? Sometimes I think that leaving us here was just another one of her experiments. And we're just rats in a maze.
So you've tried to get out of here?
Countless times. By whatever means we could think of. Nothing worked. Maybe if we had a powerful cleric or spellcaster among us. Then again, seems unlikely if Aleeru imprisoned an actual angel down here so easily, doesn't it?
The elf nods towards the unmoving winged woman.
We can't even explore the whole laboratory. Some of the passages are blocked by barriers that only let demons through.
How have you survived all this time?
With difficulty. There were more of us before, subjects of Aleeru's experiments, mortals and demons and other abominations. When she left, we were all freed. It was chaos. The demons killed everyone they could, and they turned on each other. The mortals who survived set up a base here. The druid grew food for us, the others kept the demons at bay, and tried to find the way out. New arrivals would appear rarely, unlucky travelers or reckless adventurers who ended up here by accident. As you can see, we're the only ones who survived.
What's wrong with her, then?
We found her like this, and we couldn't break through the barrier. She must be sleeping, or at least immobilized. We call her the Protectress. A priest from Brevoy came up with the name. She used to be one of our brotherhood here, until the demons got him about 7 years back. We call her the Protectress because the angel's aura, even caged, protects us from the demons. This place is still crawling with them. We try not to stray too far from her. She's all that's keeping us alive now.
Can you tell me anything useful about this place?
It might be just wishful thinking, but I guess that there is some way to get through those barriers blocking us. We tested them so many times, they only allow full-blooded demons to pass through them. Except the barriers were here long before Aleeru abandoned the lab, which means that she was able to walk through them somehow. Maybe she has a key that we can look for? Who knows? There's one more thing. I heard the demons, the sentient ones, mention something called the lexicon of paradox. I don't know what it is, but they talked about it like it was an artifact of some kind. A relic. In other words, something valuable. So it's possible that it could help us get out of here. But I don't have the slightest idea what it is or where to look for it.
I'm not going to sit here and do nothing. There's got to be a way out of this place. How about the angel? The angel is surrounded by a powerful magical barrier. Perhaps there is something in the laboratory that can destroy it. Perhaps. Got some nice items, a veil of positive energy that's basically +2 AC. The fog enveloping you seems at once as thick as soup, yet almost transparent. Strange silhouettes emerge in the fog. You blink and see someone standing next to you. Blink again and there's no one there. Voices can be heard in the fog. Young and old, men and women, loud and barely audible. They say disconnected praises, but not in unison. One voice may start a word, then another finishes it.
Closer, closer. Come this way. With us you won't be alone. Why aren't you coming? Why can't we see you? Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you? Silence stretches for a few moments.
Who are we? Who am I? What are you doing to us? Why won't you open up? Wrong, wrong.
Begone, illusion. Power roils within you, bursting free, piercing through the eerie fog, and hurtling forward to the source of it, and slams into it. You hear the howl of many voices, then the fog dissipates, and the voices subside.
Closer, closer.
Okay.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Alright, I guess we're going down. Nothing too crazy about this, just going down, I guess. Oh, hello.
Come this way. With me, you won't be alone.
Sure. Let's go see what's at the bottom. No hesitation. And to the heart of the laboratory, I guess. There we go. Oh, I see. Everybody's a bit feisty today. Okay. We'll deal with the haste, obviously. We don't want him getting at us. There we go. No haste. Crushing Despair does go off, but we get the will saves off. And everybody gets harassed with attacks. Nice. Beneath the top layer of the quivering red mass, you can make out the features of various demons. An eyeless Lilitu opens its mouth in a silent scream. A Pajanji wriggles its multi-jointed limbs, broken tails, and wings trembling. All of it's connected, fused into a single whole, and this whole twitches convulsively as you approach. You hear voices, the same ones that called you to you in the fog.
I wane. I dwindle. I gasp for breath.
What are you?
Now, nothing. You killed, ruined, but you... What are you?
The voices are unleashed in a drawn-out shriek, like a death cry. Well, now you can be at peace. The voices in your head subside. The unpleasant sensation of an alien presence also disappears. I see. We get some loot because mobs, but yeah, let's keep going. We're gonna save here and let's do a Knowledge Arcana. This millet of flesh and limbs of various demons seems like a single organism, the result of some monstrous experiment, most likely. Man.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Okay, so basically a homunculi, or at least a very abominable version of one. Before you is some kind of magical device. It looks old and broken. A large, oddly shaped crystal is wedged tightly into a slot of the device.
Day 4, Pharast 4632. Experiment, wounded demons. Subject, a Lilitu and several lesser demons maimed in battle with crusaders. The fusing of body parts of different life forms has been done many times before, and is of no interest to me. The focus of this experiment is the fusing of souls. Desired result, to preserve the specific abilities of the donor subjects in the final fused entity. The idea is promising, and may influence my other research.
Oh, I see. Okay, so she's not doing her research on a whim. She's actually doing this with purpose. Oh. Oh no, stupid suture. He forgot. Okay. We have the abyss barriers in place. Demons can cross them, but others can't. Clever. But you can get through if you have the key. Here, take it. Okay. Well, that's convenient. Thank you. Whoever you were, I guess. Grab that. A skeletal finger. This rod grants the wielder the ability to make 3 spells quickened, as though using the quickened spell feat. Regular rods can be used with spells of 6th level or lower. Each time the wielder kills a living creature, using Bone Shaker, Vampiric Touch, Bone Shatter, or Exsanguinate spell, the rod recovers 1 daily use. This effect can be activated up to 3 times a day. Okay, so it's a very specific magical item. Specifically useful for Skeletor, I think. Well, I mean, anybody using... Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll swap out the lesser maximize rod, I suppose. We will take off the brazen whip, I suppose. We've got greater reach. We've got a lesser maximize. Lesser persistent. Let's go with the lesser persistent, because that's basically double save or perish. And passion sweet poison is just good. Alright, well, we can enter here. What's going on here? Alright, Beastman, you need to come with us. The lock has been battered by someone's desperate efforts to open it, but the door is sealed shut. Okay. Nothing too crazy then. Okay, we got note, fragment from Aleeru's laboratory. Skeletor, send me. Nura, the historian emerges with an unexpected suggestion from behind a commander's back. This is just a sort of situation where ingenuity and knowledge of the enemies will be more useful than swords and armor. While she speaks, she thinks, I need to prove myself. Interesting. So she's been specifically researching the commander, Skeletor, quite a bit. Alright, so we're gonna save here. Let's see what's going on here. A ripped book lies in the center of the room. Beneath the title, in large letters, Lexicon of Paradox, are lines of text written in hasty, bold script. A shimmering purple haze rises from the pages. You are about to step over the threshold when the haze glows brighter. The power within you responds, roiling in agitation. But you feel no sense of danger. Rather, it's as though you are experiencing a chemical reaction to this unknown phenomenon. Let's look around. Hello. You're distracted by a rustling sound and the heavy thud of ungainly footsteps. The dretch looks decidedly pitiful up close, without the crude stitching that crisscrosses his skin. It seems his body would fall to pieces.
So you made it to our treasure trove. Why not take a treasure for yourself? This is knowledge. Power. Right now it's nothing, but it will become what you want it to be.
The dretch points to the book. The demon's voice is laden with strange yearning. He looks at the purple shimmer and can't take his eyes off it for several seconds. First, you'll answer my questions, demon.
Go and ask them then. I don't have all day.
I see a book, but you're talking about some kind of power. What does that mean?
This book is an old notebook for recording experiments. The power is the result of one of those experiments. My lady decided to bind it to the pages for some reason. is the ultimate convergence of theory and practice, savvy? She gave a lot to learn how to cultivate and strengthen souls, and this is the result.
You're just gonna give this power to me.
As if one mutilated dretch could stop you. That's not it. My lady knew that sooner or later, someone would come for the book. She told me not to interfere. She doesn't tell me her reasons. She said to come here and wait to make sure that the gift finds its owner. That's what I've done. She also told me not to hide from whoever comes, so I haven't.
What experiments are mentioned in the book?
All of them. Rifts, mythic powers, planar magic, transformation, hibernation. All them things that I obviously know a lot about. You've seen the lab, of course. I also know that the book contains everything about her work on the Worldwound. It's a pity. The book's looking worse for wear. Who knows what notes are still left inside?
Tell me about Knobris and your transformation into a halfling. I want details.
You're a shrewd one, aren't you? Nothing gets past you, does it? He wants details, he says. I was disguised as a halfling, yes. Did I have to drag your body to the Crusaders? I did. Did I then have to slip you a weapon? I did. Do you think I'd have managed all that if I'd been gallivanting around Knobris in my own skin? As to the purpose of the whole performance, don't ask me. I know nothing. My lady don't bother sharing such details with me.
I've found out everything I want to know.
That's good. That's good indeed. Knowledge leads to progress, eh?
Alright. Now, it's a choice between do I go the chaotic or evil routes. I'm gonna go chaotic route here. I don't care about warnings, prohibitions, or intrigues. I'll do things my way. Your fingers barely graze the book when the purple glow flares brightly, and a series of inscriptions, diagrams, and sketches flash by, imprinting themselves in your memory, as if you've always known them. Power fills you just as wrathful and overwhelming as it did in the Battle of the Wardstone, or the moment you acquired the Sword of Valor. Oh, well, that's kind of him. I really do appreciate the support there. Cool. Alright, the Lexicon of Paradox, Part 1, is our reward.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam! She was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If flee is your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
The halfling's armor is splashed with blood, and he is armed to the teeth, with a sword, a blade, and a hatchet on his belt, and a crossbow on his back. His voice sounds familiar to you. Care to lend me a weapon? I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the heart of a demon lord even.
The halfling holds out the crossbow.
Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
The halfling's words are drowned out by a terrible rumbling and the rustling of countless tiny wings.
Yes, very good. A dose of bravery or a bit of honor. It could be nothing else. Or perhaps his instincts are hinting.
Aleeru trails off.
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you...
Oh god.
I've done as she asked. Now I can return to my lady.
I saw a brief second of Merman just standing there. Oh god, he was a part of the conspiracy all along. My god. The suture looks at you with a strange expression. Envy, sorrow, yearning, understanding. You can't be sure. Why did Aleeru need someone to shoot Discari back in Canabras?
She needed to spill his blood. The blood of a demon lord is a powerful thing and very useful, you see. It's a priceless reagent. You can make so many things out of it. A wondrous blade, for example, that can turn even a wardstone to dust.
Let's see, what do I do? Go. Tell Aleeru thank you for the gift.
I will. Farewell.
She did give me a gift, after all, in the regards of a mythic point as well, so that's nice. Yeah, I haven't been using Twitter all that much. I just have it there as like a social point that people can converse on. I don't plan to do much with it, but if it slowly starts to garner attention, I'll dabble with it a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, to be honest. I'll see what's there. But we do get a mythic point, which is the big thing. So, because of our mythic point, we do have a choice of whatever we can go with. Now, do I want Destructive Shockwave, or am I thinking of going the route of getting something better? Okay, there's the choice of Power Attack. We can go Mythic Resolve, which gives us additional hit points equal to our Mythic rank. We can get Unarmed Strike Mythic. We go Flawless Attacks. I think the best thing we want is actually an extra Mythic ability, and we want to get Abundant Casting. At least for our Cleric. Because at the very least we can get some more first, second, and third level spells. So that's going to be important in the long term. So we're going to get Abundant Casting here. This is going to allow us to cast more first, second, and third level spells, which is going to be beneficial to us. Alright, for Beastman, we do have a plethora of options. I really do want to get Enduring Spells again, strictly due to the fact that it's going to be really important for us. But at the same time, I'm debating if I really want that or not. I'm going to go for the extra mythic ability and get the greater enduring spells, though, because he does have enough buff spells that it really does help us. For Triclops, he's already got Brutality Incarnate, he's got Master Shapeshifter. Honestly, it really depends on me, doesn't it? Let's see. We can go for Improved Critical Claw, which increases our critical multiplier to 3 times. We can go Piranha Strike, which increases damage rolls if we use the Piranha Strike ability. We could go Destructive Shockwave, which is extra damage, but nothing really good. I think we go for Flawless Attacks, though. That will only make us suffer a -4 on attacks for every attack we do. I do believe. Or we could go for the crits. I'm gonna go with Flawless Attacks for now, unless I decide otherwise. As for Beastman, or no, not Beastman, Trapjaw, I believe it is? Yes, Trapjaw, we're going to want... I think we go Mythic Vital Strike, yeah. Whenever you use the Vital Strike, improve Vital... Okay. To multiply the number of dice you roll for damage, you also multiply your Strength bonus, Weapon Enchantment bonus, and other bonuses that would normally be multiplied on a critical hit by the same number. Okay, so basically, it takes the multiplication and adds to it. Okay, we're gonna go Vital Strike Mythic here. Do I know the song Scotty Doesn't Know? I don't think I do. Okay, let's see. Alright, we got Extended Element Cold, Enduring Spells. We can go with Spell Penetration Mythic, which would allow us to bypass certain spell resistances more effectively. I do believe it's... Yeah, we add half our Mythic level, so we get a +2 to bypass spell resistance now. Do I need that? Not for her, no. Instead, I think I can get away with Abundant Casting if I really wanted to. Or there's other ways you can go about things. Okay. I think I want to go with Elemental Barrage, but I'm not sure. Every time you cast a spell that deals energy damage to a creature, you apply an elemental mark to it. If during the next 3 rounds you deal energy damage to a marked target with a different type of energy, it deals additional divine damage. Okay, that is tempting. Alright, thank you kindly. Alright, let's see. I will look at the songs after stream then. As for what we're going to grab, I think we go for Abundant Casting. That's just a good staple ability to have. I'm not sure. Boundless Healing? Nah. Yeah, no, I think we go with the, yeah, let's go Abundant Casting. Archmage Armor is going to be nice later on, I do believe. Whenever you cast Mage Armor on yourself, it gives an additional armor bonus equal to your mythic rank. Okay. That would be really nice for a tank, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, we'll grab Abundant Casting, and Skeletor is going to be an interesting one. Oh! So that's how I become a Lich, I see. Well, I've already chosen the Lich path, so lichdom, here we go. The ultimate ruler of undeath. The Lich is a being who has transcended the narrow confines of life itself. Power beyond imagining. The Lich can create limitless hordes of undead to make the world to fit their vision. We get ourselves a mythic feat. We get Lord Beyond the Grave, which we gain... We can use Command Undead at will. All undead under our command within 50 feet of you gain a bonus to their strength, dexterity, and charisma equal to half of your mythic rank plus 1. And their attacks now ignore damage reduction, except N. And we get Skeleton Upgrade Selection. Because that is the build that I'm going for with Skeletor. I have built the series around him becoming a Lich, and that is basically how I've been focusing on him for the entirety of the game so far. We can summon a Plague Beast Mastodon for a minute. That's going to be a nasty thing. Okay, we can go with Mythic Channeling, which, when you channel energy, damage you heal or deal increases by a number of points equal to twice your charisma bonus. A Lich is an undead creature who used to be a spellcaster. And essentially they are very evil skeleton-like creatures that have mastery over death. Usually they are depicted as creatures or people that summon undead in, like, mass quantities. But they can be different varieties of Lich. They just are usually depicted as undead summoners. Yeah, basically. As for Skeletor, we are going to be focusing on... we could get the expanded arsenal of magic and focus not into... let's see. We could go with expanded arsenal here. I think I'm going to go with the extra mythic ability, though. Yeah, let's go extra mythic ability. Now I've got choice between enduring spells or something else, I suppose. I could also go favorite metamagic, and I can decrease the metamagic power by 1, such as selective. I do believe selective is a first tier metamagic, but I'm not 100% certain. But favorite metamagic is a very powerful ability, actually. I'm tempted to get it. There's also, I do believe, something else I can grab. Hold on. Let's actually go back first. Yeah, let's close the interface for a sec. Alright, Skeletor, let's see. Yeah, you're sticking to the chaotic evil path, as expected. Okay, you haven't reached the point I want. Okay, well, let's see. Apologies if I'm taking a bit, I just need to check some things real quick. I really should find a way to boost my charisma. I really should do that at some point. Like, I'm not being as strong as I possibly could with this charisma of 25. I need to be way stronger. Like, literally just adding a +6 headband of charisma would do so much wonders for my AC and whatnot. Like, literally, just having a +6 would give me 3 additional AC, it would give me 3 additional boosts to my HP when I do eventually lose my constitution, and many other things. God. Ah well. What was I trying to search up anyways? I was trying to search up... Oh right, I was trying to search up the metamagic real quick. Alright, so abilities, I'm looking for class, here we go. Alright, selective channel, selective spell is a level increase of 1. So if I were to get the metamagic upgrade, it would make selective spell a 0 cost spell, which would allow every spell that I cast with selective spell to be very powerful, actually. Selective spell would basically prevent me from targeting my allies, so that would actually be really nice. Okay, let's go... Yeah, let's go selective spell. Or rather, the metamagic effect. Enduring spell, I'm not really too focused on it, so we're just going to go for selective. Alright, we'll grab that. Okay, so for our skeletal companion, we can go with a magus, Inquisitor, Fighter, Cleric, Bard, or Barbarian. Okay, if we go with Bard, we get Dirge of Doom, Lingering Performance, as well as some minor bardic spells. If we go Cleric, we get the Domain of Death and Destruction, and all spells from the Cleric spell list. If we go Fighter, he gets an additional bonus combat feat, armor training, weapon training, and BAB now equals full hit die instead of the 3/4 hit die. Okay. So he'll basically get specific abilities, I think. Skeletal Barbarian gets the Rage ability and fast movements, as well as 2 Rage powers of the Lich's choice. Skeletal Magus gets Arcane Pool, Spell Combat, and Minor Magus. I think Fighter is actually just the best option here. I think Fighter, yeah. We want to keep the skeleton simple, so we're going to go Fighter, I think. He's currently a... what was he? He's not specified. Okay, so I guess we keep to Fighter 1. Yeah, at the very least he gets his full BAB, so his attacks are going to be more likely. We get a bonus combat feat for my Lich companion here. Okay, we are going to want... Do we want Kurungan Smash? It would allow for Intimidates. We can go for Critical Focus. There's Disarming Strike, which I don't think I need. Fury's Fall will allow for trips. True Weapon Fighting, Greater Vital Strike. I think we go Greater Vital Strike here. Yeah, no, bonus combat feats. Is this for the skeleton? Alright, additional bonus combat feat, which is going to be greater fight or vital strike. It gets armor training, weapon training, and its BAB now equals its full hit die. Okay. So we're going to go with greater vital strike. We're going to go weapon focus scythe. Absolutely go scythe, because we use the AoE scythe there. Weapon training, we want to go with scythes, so I think it's heavy blades. Yep, heavy blades is the weapon focus. Skeletor gets some spells because he's scaling in lich, naturally. Okay, so he gets 2 first level spells, it seems, which is interesting. Okay. Alright, what do we go with? We can go with Simply Asleep, we can go with Ray of Sickness, we can go Magic Missile here. Go with a buff, perhaps. Let us go with... do we want Touch of Gracelessness? We don't go into melee much, so this is not that great. True Strike could be helpful in a pinch, but I don't see it becoming a end-all be-all. Let's get Hurricane Bow, because that is going to be useful if we do run out of spells and we don't want to use Cold Magic. Although, I already bypassed Cold, so never mind. I could go Magic Missile and get force damage, and it's auto hits, so yeah, that's good. We'll go Magic Missile, a good staple spell. And I guess we go with Ray of Sickening. It's an odd choice, but it is a good debuff. So yeah, let's go Ray of Sickening. Second level spell, we got plenty of choices here. I can go Protection from Alignment Communal, but that's 1 minute. So not the best choice. We could go for Blur, which would allow for a lot of prep buff for defenses. Tempting, not gonna lie. I could also go Scorching Ray here as well, and just have a variety of Scorching Ray, but no need. I think we go Blur, why not? Skeletor has a ton of spells, slots that he can use. We're definitely grabbing Greater Magic Weapon here, I think. It is available to Merman as well, Triclops and Staunton as well, if we want to go that route. In that case, Displacement might be the next best thing. Or Blink. Let's go Greater Magic Weapon. I think that's better. It's not like I'm going to be using much else of the other things. Well, actually, I could use Stinking Cloud. It would make targets nauseated, and it would specify people. So yeah, let's go Nausea there. We can go with Animal Aspect Greater if we really wanted to, but doesn't seem like a very useful spell. What else do we got here? Okay, we can do False Life Greater, but we've already got a temporary HP buffer that we can use freely. Okay, Acid Pit's decent, Beast Shape's fine, Bestow Curse is good. Bone Shatter. We could target a single person and make them suffer immensely. We could also go for Confusion if we really wanted to target everybody. Dragon's Breath is a staple damage spell. Greater Invisibility would actually be pretty good to give somebody. It would prevent certain attacks on certain individuals, so... yeah, let's go Greater Invisibility. It's not a choice, but a useful one. Okay, Animal Growth we don't need. Cloud Kill would be a decent spell. Let's see. What else is there? Summon Monster 5. Mind Fog, Feeble Minds. Tempting. I think I just want as much AoE as possible, because now I can do Selective Spell constantly and just ruin everybody else's day, excluding myself. Okay, we can go Acid Fog, we can go for the certain types of spells. Phantasmal Putrefaction is a decent spell to have, but not necessarily the best here. Tar Pool is some damage spells with Terrain Alteration. Cold Ice Strike is a 30-foot line spell. Circle of Death is a very powerful one. It slays 1d4 hit die worth of living creatures per cast level. That is just a very powerful spell straight up. And if maximized, oh god. All creatures with 9 or less hit die are slain outright, while creatures with more than 9 hit die take 100 damage instead. Okay, so there's a limit to Circle of Death. RIP. Banshee Blast. Sexual, okay. Any creature that fails its reflex save must succeed a will save or become panicked for 1 round to level. Yeah, let's go Banshee Blast. That seems like an interesting result. Yeah. Oh. Alright, 1 sec. I did not see a Whisper Aqueduct, so I'm not sure where that's going. Okay, we've got Embrace of Death. Oh god. We got some pretty decent stuff. Okay, then I can't see an Aqueduct, so that's probably something I'm gonna have to see after stream. So yeah. But we did manage to get to our 4th Mythic rank here. There we go. Yeah, no, go right ahead. If you need to leave, go ahead. I can handle things here. You have fun, my guy. Okay, we are going to the loot here. And we're just going to grab everything. We can. I got another experiment crystal. Lovely jubbly. Alright. Okay, there's the rift there. We can open if we so desire. Grab this, there we go. Okay, grab the loot here. A Buckler of Ray Negation. An unsettling light twinkles from the crystal. Lines of mysterious magical patterns spread around it. Okay, we got some loot here. Grab that. Yoink. And from here, we should be good to go wherever. We have achieved Mythic Rank 4. I'm probably going to be editing the build somewhat when I get the chance, but there is no rush for what I'm doing currently, so I'll just grab what's most important, I suppose. We'll save here because I suspect that we're going to need to. Yeah, no, you have a good one, Aqueduct. Alright. I guess we go this way. What's this? Ah! More creatures. We're gonna get Merman in there. There we go. There we go. Let them focus on Merman as we go. As is the focus. The Shadow Demon's gonna try and do some shenanigans. To no avail. Oh, he teleports away. To no... Yeah. They're having a rough time trying to get us. Alright. Let us reorganize. Get, yeah, Merman gets to focus here. Okay. Let them go. And there we are. Nice. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, we're doing really well. Then again, Beastman is, like, really powerful. Like, geez, a 38 strength is impressive for a character this early on. I guess druids are just OP. I had my predictions about druids being OP, but wasn't expecting it to be this bad. Ah well. No matter. We'll grab this. Some more elven notes to add to the roster. Seems we got something here.
This way.
Okay, in we go. What's here? Got a lock, we got some items here. The chaos does not look like the result of anything as deliberate and controlled as a search. It is more likely that there was a fight here, or that everything was simply smashed. Intriguing. Okay. So very chaotic room here, basically, is what I'm getting here. Alright, let's pop this door open. Yeah, no, Skeletor got some new abilities, didn't he? Yeah. All of it's a bit chaotic right now, so give me a moment. He does have Command Undead at will, so that's an interesting ability. Okay, let's remove everything that we don't need just yet, so that way we can organize this a little bit better. Let's move the Summon Fallen here. There we go. We can Summon Fallen again, but there's the Plague Beast, I think. Yep, there. Okay. We want to move the Blur and the Stinking Cloud. Let's move these down a bit. Okay. Let's move this here. Move this. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Okay. Now, got Control Undead here. Storm Lord's Resolve is something we keep. Keep the Scorching Ray as is. Well, actually, let's move those because we don't need them as much as we need the normal spell, which is Ray of Frost. Okay, we'll take off the Ray of Sickening and the Magic Missile for now. Okay, let's move some spells around. Okay, so first let's signify this as single target spells. So we'll move these up. Alright. These are going to be single target spells that are going to be focused on the row here. So let's see. Snowball single target. Burning Hands is an AoE. We don't need Cause Fear, although it is a decent spell. We're going to go with Ray of Enfeeblement. Okay, Ray of Sickening. Okay, that's first. We go Scorching Ray Cold here. Sense Vitals is going to be a very powerful one that we'll keep, but for now, single target is the focus right now. Okay. Corrupted Blood is a single target, I do believe. Yep, Corrupted Blood. Mastery of Flesh is technically a single target, but it's a heal, so we're not going to conclude that. Power from Death, ignore. Battering Blast is a single target. Call Lightning. It is a channel to make single target, so no. Alright, Consume on Life is a single target. Eyes of the Bodok is a temporary buff. Same for Vampiric Blade. Enervation, definitely included. Controlled Fireball, no. Alright, 5th levels, let's see. Nigh Death, yeah, no. Exsanguate is here. Repurpose. Actually, hold on. You know what? Let's get rid of the low cost. Let's go from top to bottom. That would be better for us. Hold on. And you know what? I might as well clear up everything while I'm at it, so that way I can reorganize this a little bit better. Because otherwise I'm just going to have trouble here regardless. Alright. Obviously, we're going to keep Ray of Frost here, because that's the staple spell that we use. Alright. Spellbook. We're going to go into Meta Magic here. We can cast 8th level spells. Okay, we'll use green outline to signify that we can use the meta magic here. Okay. Okay, we got Storm Bolts, meta magic. Embrace of Death is a single target, so we don't need selective spell. Domain of the Hungry Flesh. You create a terrible abomination in an area. It attacks everything inside, trying to trip Using cast level instead of BAB and spell. Okay. We can use Metamagic Selective Spell here. There we go. Write that. There we go. Now for 7th level. Okay, Restore Undead is not a Metamagic inclusive, so we don't need that. Jolting Portent. One creature. This is all enemies. Centered on our targets. Okay, so Firestorm only targets enemies. That's good. Feast of Blood. All enemies. Blessing of Life. Okay, that's that. Alright, Banshee Blast. We want that as selective spell. Okay, Bone Shield, no. Chain Lightning only targets enemies. Disintegrates enemies. Hellfire Ray enemies. Siphon Life enemies. Okay, we don't need to alter Siphon Time. Bone Explosion. Okay, we want Bone Explosion to exclude allies, so green. There we go. Call Lightning Storm, enemies, I do believe. Cone of Cold targets all creatures, so we want to make that green. Exsanguinate, single target, single target. We want Hungry Pit to be affected by this. There we go. Fire Snake, all creatures. There we go. Repurpose we keep as. Racking Ray is the same. Animate Dead, Change the Light, Consume. Okay, Enervate, yep, that's fine. Controlled Fireball. A controlled fireball deals minimum damage to them. So even then, we should probably go with Selective Spell because that's still going to minimize the damage to 0 instead of 1 damage. Contagion, that's 1 creature. Yeah, so Eyes of the Badak. Okay, enemies receive negative levels. Obsidian Flow is all targets, so we want Obsidian Flow to be the same here. There we go. Okay, Vampiric Blade, normally, okay. Fireball is obviously going in this route. There we go. Okay, Call Lightning, nope. Corrupted Blood. I think Corrupted Blood's way too dangerous to utilize, so I'm just going to ignore that spell. Power from Death, let's see. That's nice, but I think we go Spike Pit here. Alright, there we go. Mastery of Flesh, no. Stinking Cloud, absolutely, is going to beget this. Okay, so we've done... Yeah, we don't need... So Fireball's been done. I guess Lightning Bolt is something that will be added just for the sake of adding it. Mastery of Flesh is single target. Power from Death affects all, so we keep that. We keep Protection from Arrows. Stinking Cloud's been affected, as is Spiked Pits. So, yeah, we're fine there. Okay. Create Pit is obviously going in. Okay, let's see. So... Blindness, Blur, Blinding Arc, or rather Burning Arc targets certain creatures. Hideous Laughter, single target. Scorching Ray, single target. Sense Vitals, keep. Web, that targets everybody, so we want to go with the bit here, so it is ignored to some degree. Okay. Now the biggest change is probably going to be the grease spells and whatnot, so... We're obviously going to be targeting Entangle here, because that is just a good control spell to have. Alright, Grease is next, with Selective Spell. There we go. Okay, and everything else here is fine. 0th level spells we don't need to worry about, so there we go. Alright, so 1st level spells, let's start. Okay, so first and foremost... We do not need Mage Armor because Evelyn is covering that. We are going to want Selective Grease, Entangle. And I guess I'll remove this because we do need Dismiss spell here. So, yep, a Grease, Entangle. What else? Nothing on this part, but we can go... Well, we don't need shield anymore because we do have something else for that. We're going to go with create pits, web, fireball, spiked pit, stinking cloud. We don't need lightning bolts. Alright, we're going to go with controlled fireball. Alright, that. In fact, I might as well just change it a little bit. Hold on. So fireball, controlled fireball. Let's go for the pit spells next. Well, no. Let's do this. Get the pit spells in one area. Entangle can go here, much like web. Get the more damaging ones there. Okay. Bone explosion goes here. We'll get the hungry pit here. God. You know what? Let's go backwards. How about that? That might be better for us. Okay, 8. Domain of the hungry flesh, obviously, and storm bolts is going to be an interesting one. Okay, firestorm. Obviously a good spell. Jolting portent. No, don't need that. Alright, Banshee Blast, which is selective, goes here. As is Chain Lightning. Okay. We don't need Fire Snake. We do need Hungry Pit, being the strongest. We will go with Cone of Cold and Bone Explosion. Alright, Obsidian Flow. Controlled Fireball. We do not need another Fireball, so we'll just get a Stinking Cloud. We don't need a Spiked Pit either. We will go with the Staple Web, and we will go with the Grease, I suppose? We'll have a Dismiss spell here, as we shift everything up by 1. So that way we can get Entangle as well, because that's a good, decent spell to have. And Entangle can go here. There we go. As organized as it's going to be. Now, offensive spells. We'll start with 8 and go down. So, offensive spells. I guess we can start with single targets. That might be for the best. Apologies if I'm taking so long just organizing this. But this is Skeletor we're talking about, so he kind of needs these offense spells after all. We'll go Embrace of Death at the highest, which is one enemy creature, Conjuring, I guess. Okay, Jolting Portent, or do we want to go something else? Feast of Blood is an AoE. No, we'll start with single target, then go with other targets then. Blessing of Unlife is a good buff. We're going to go with Jolting Portent here. 6th level, I guess the best choice, honestly, would be Hellfire Ray and Siphon Life. Yeah, Hellfire Ray and Siphon Life are good choices. Disintegrate is also an option, so 3 options among the lot. Alright, so 5th, we go with Exsanguate. Okay. And I guess Racking Ray is also an option. Don't need anything else, I suppose. Alright, 4th. Obviously, Enervation's a good choice here. Animate Dead's obviously going here, naturally. Do we need anything else here? No. 3rd level spells, let's see. Call Lightning would be a decent choice, but I don't think it's needed. We'll go... well, we'll get Corrupted Blood at least. 2nd level spells obviously is going to be the Cold Array here. And I guess we could go Burning Arc. Yeah, no harm in that, I suppose. Alright, anything else? Nope. And 1st level spells. Obviously we want Magic Missile, that's a good staple. We are going to want... Snowball? Snowball is a staggered condition, so I guess we grab that. And Raven Feeble's just good, so I guess I get that there. There we go. 3rd is going to be buffs, I think. Just small term buffs, I think. So, nothing there. Is there any buffs here? Okay, I guess we go Blessing of Unlife here. Feast of Blood is something else. Restore Undead's a good heal, so we'll grab that. Okay. Create Undeads, obviously going there. Okay. Siphon Time, decent spell. Let's see. I guess we go Siphon Time. That's basically our haste that we're going to be using. False Grace is obviously a good one. We've got Bone Shield, so we'll put that there. Okay, 5th levels. Let's see. Okay, Deny Death is obviously a good buff. We are going to want Repurpose here. Put that there. We do have Icy Prison, so that's a single target crowd control. Put that there, I guess. Do we need anything else here? Not really. I guess there's Lightning Storm, but that's not a buff. Okay, so 7th level, let's see. Contagion's fine. Okay, we're gonna want... Let's see, Vampiric Blade is a personal ability. Am I going to be using a bloodthirsty weapon? Probably not. So I'm just going to go with the Eyes of the Badak. And Consume Undead is going to be useful in a pinch. But it's more so one of those undead things that you use, so we'll put it there. 3rd level, let's see. We've got the staple Power over Death. We've got Protection from Arrows Communal, so I guess we'll put that there. Let's see, anything else? We've got Mastery of Flesh, which is a heal. We'll put that there. Let's throw down Haste, I suppose. There we go. 2nd levels, we've got Blur. We'll put that there. We're going to need Sense Vitals, obviously, so that's a good one there. And is there anything else here? I guess we can go Mirror Image. It's a decent spell to have. And 1st level. Do we need anything for 1st level? Not really, actually, do we? Actually, we do need to remove Fear. So we'll get that. There we go. Took me a lot of organization, but we got it. Okay. Probably gonna have to do it again at some point, but whatever.
Backwards!
Okay, in we go. What's here? Got another crystal. We've got a heavy crossbow of derogation. Whenever this +2 thundering burst heavy crossbow confirms a critical hit, all enemies in a 15-foot area must pass a reflex saving throw or suffer 1 damage of intelligence score per round for d6 of rounds. So that's 1 to 6 intelligence damage each round. That's pretty nasty. Okay, what's going on here? Oh.
What's in wait for me there?
Okay, let's move back a bit. We'll have Triclops go in. Disable the trap. Okay, we're gonna go this way first. Pop that open. Alright, in we go. We've got an old letter. A shock flaming corrosive cold iron kukri. Okay, so that's basically 46. Just waiting to be used. Okay. The commander and his army walk up through the high bank of West Selland River, where it draws near the border of the Worldwound. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to have been formed by wind or water. The sky hangs over their sharp edges in sickening bends. The shade of mercury on the horizon, rising to dirty rust, as it arches above the soldiers' heads, and regains its familiar azure hue. And the old letter entails, the letters written on this decrepit paper are in Tokorian. Greetings, brothers and sisters in magic. If this message has fallen into your hands, then you, like me, practice arcane magic, disregarding the unjust and ruthless laws of our homeland. Nature has bestowed upon you a gift, allowing you to perform beautiful and wondrous deeds, which are rewarded only with persecution and suppression. Far too many innocent, talented people have been forced to hide like criminals, to live in fear and shield themselves with lies. Brothers and sisters, who have lived too long under the yoke of outdated and misguided tradition, enough is enough. The time for rebellion is now. The hour of our resistance has come. Let us rally our ranks, bolster up the courage in our hearts, and speak out. Our voices must be heard. Are you not tired of living in fear or jumping at every rustle in the night? It doesn't have to be this way. Together, we can make the elders reckon with us. Together, we can put an end to their tyrannical rule over us. Let them accept us and see us as people. Or if they try to subdue us by force, as before, let them prepare to feel our pushback. We will force them to overturn their meaningless superstitions, ban on arcane magic. We will make them see us as people, not as evil witches. We will destroy the cursed prison of Threshold, and set free the innocents within. Doomed to wretched and unjust imprisonment, we shall save Socorus. But only together. I therefore urge anyone and everyone whom freedom is worth rebelling and fighting for, to join our alliance. Your brother in magic, Opon. Okay, so this is Opon's room, essentially. The room has more life to it than the other chambers in the lab, but even here rationality wins over comfort.
Wherever my legs
Okay.
carry me.
Got a door here. We will save before we go any further. And off we go.
Let's shred them.
Okay, we got 2 Drekni, we got 1 Drekni and 2 Merilifs. Okay, Merman, we want you to take the lead here.
So it comes to this.
Make him increase his AC. There we go. Now his defenses is high. Make him less likely to hit. Welcome to back Aqueduct. Alright, now for Merilith. Oh, the Drekni is actually back. Okay. Okay, so he's got some mythic powers. Interesting.
Backwards, backwards!
Alright, we grabbed the Merilith Flute. Nothing too crazy. Got some armor here. And a lockpicking kit too. This white dragon hide breastplate grants the wearer a cold aura and cold resistance. This breastplate can be worn by druids. All creatures within within 5 feet of this creature take 2d6 points of cold damage at the beginning of their turn. Okay, this is a very powerful item for a druid then. You know, I was thinking of getting something for good old Beastman. I guess this is it. I mean, it is 10 armor, I suppose, so why not? Let's give it to Beastman. He might be able to use it while in transformed form, so that would be nice. Let's see. It conflicts with the Dashing Cavalier's gloves, the Mage armor, and Greater Heroism. For some reason. Well, let's see. Cold aura and cold resistance. I'm not sure why it's conflicting with heroism greater. I would have assumed it would have conflicted with resist energy. But that's fine. Dashing Cavalier gloves. Let's see. +1 morale bonus. Yeah. Let's just leave it as is. It's fine. It says it's conflicting, but I think it isn't. I'm gonna shape into a bear now.
Watch out for trouble.
And I do believe, yeah, no, the abilities, yeah, it doesn't really matter because he transforms. Yeah, the wild-shaped bear takes priority, apparently. Although, it seems like the Dashing Cavalier gloves is obsolete for Beastman at this point, so I might have to get him something else for gloves. Maybe the Fencer's Gift? It does say when dual wielding, so it would increase his damage just a little bit in offhand anyways. Okay, off we go.
Trail me.
Now let's see. I guess we go up here. Half-Fiend, Guardian Minotaur. Off we go. Okay, they're going for Panther, it seems. But to no avail. Didn't really do much with it. Alright.
I sense something.
Oh, another trap by this door, I suppose. We'll go in here, see if there's anything first. Oh, there's a secret down here. A Helmet of Camaraderie. The wearer of this helmet gains +1 morale bonus to AC, but no more than +3, for each ally in a 10-foot radius. Okay, that's really potent. That is literally something that I would change the... Yeah, that's a morale bonus to AC. That's really powerful. I think we replace the headband here and just tolerate an 18 wisdom here. Yeah, because that's going to get us a +3 to AC, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we got a morale bonus of +2 currently, but with how many people we've got going into the melee like that, it's fine. Okay. We want Merman to take the brunt, so...
You've made your choice.
Okay, Skeletal Executioner's going first, I guess. We take some damage from the trap, because obviously we do. But it's no big deal. We'll just grab the loot and be on our merry way. Knowledge Arcana 28. Let's check this out.
I did it!
The bodies in the murky liquid are likely remnants of unsuccessful experiments, or of failed attempts to save them. Okay. Okay, we get Merman take the lead. Nothing in there. Nothing too crazy anyways. Okay.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Reorganize like so. We will save.
This way.
Okay, is there anything going down here? To my knowledge, nothing that I see. Okay, cool. Then I guess I'll go the normal way then.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Okay, in we go. An old mongrel. Save here. Hello. You look at the figure dressed in rags, and after some difficulty you recognize that this is an old mongrel. The few exposed areas of skin are covered in horrific burns, grotesque twisting appendages that look like a cross between tentacles and umbilical cords are latched onto him. The mongrel gives a quiet groan. Who is there? It's been so long since I heard another living voice. Who are you? I've been here so long that I don't remember my own name. I lived in the caves beneath Canabras, but I was drawn to the surface. So one day my friends and I decided to venture up there. It was the only one who made it all the way, but when I emerged I was met by a pack of inquisitors. They thought I was a demon. Burn the demon, death to the demons. Fire. All I can remember is fire. Did Aleeru do this to you? Aleeru? Yes, I remember her. She took me from the pyre. What was left of me, she brought me here. She treated my wounds, she took my blood for her experiments or on mutations. But she went away and I have not seen her for a long time. Whoever you are, you're free. I'll set you free, rather. Keeping a living being in captivity is unacceptable. Freed from the appendages, the mongrel very slowly rubs his hands. Then he raises his eyes to you. You, Crusader, did you never consider that some of these witches burned on the pyre were the real thing? Lord Baphomet, I offer up this worthy sacrifice to you.
I will practice my combat abilities.
Well, that's unfortunate, because everybody else is going to destroy you. Yeah. Good sacrifice. Good sacrifice.
No, backwards. Backwards!
Didn't even consider the odds were against him. Or stacked against him, rather. If it were one person, sure, I'd understand that, but... fool. A foolishly foolish fool. Alright, Merman, you want to go forward. There we go. Oh, good hope from the Shadow Demon. Unexpected, but understandable. Skeleton's going nuts. Good. I would expect no less. Okay, Shadow Demon's trying his best to absolutely demolish us, to no avail. Okay, Triclops is laying out. Oh, he's already transformed back. Okay, never mind. Everywhere there are signs of destruction, large and small. Okay, we'll grab everything here. We'll grab the loot here. And Triclops, you cannot transform into a dragon, so I guess you're gonna stay as a thrower for now. At least until I can figure out what else I'm gonna do with you. Oh, thank you for the raid, Puzzled Slime. Much appreciated. Welcome. Alright. How's it going, my guy? How's it going? Alright, let's hop into the main part of the laboratory with everybody. Okay, why are these guys moving so slow? Hold on.
Let's shake a leg.
That is because of slow. Okay. Understandable.
Shall we move?
There is an easy fix here. We'll just do haste here. There we go. Off you guys go. And now, everybody goes in.
Does anyone
What's in
require
wait for
my
me there?
counsel?
Seriously? There we go. Nice, nice. Oh, thank you for the... Yeah, thank you for the follow-up, Puzzled Slime. Much appreciated. Alright. I think the only thing we have to do here is go to these individuals here, and we should be fine. I think. Not sure if there's any further enemies that we have to encounter, but we should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, let's go! Okay. The barrier surrounding the frozen angel shimmers disconcertingly. The barrier appears to have been created from the essence of the abyss, and reinforced with spells repelling any living creature not of this dark plane. Let us destroy the barrier. You see a beautiful silver-haired woman, whose face displays unusual heavenly tranquility. Now you can get a good look at her wings. One looks strong and is covered in white feathers, just as you would expect of an angel. But the other wing, it looks like a framework of mismatched bones, with a grimy purple substance stretched across instead of webbing, and it is covered in something akin to scabs or strange scales. Oh, why thank you, why thank you. The angel awakens and unexpectedly inclines her head in greeting. I do not know who you are, stranger, but thank you for freeing me. I am Targona, Blade of Iomedae, Iomedae's heavenly host. My captivity, though I was ignorant of it, lasted so long. How did you end up here? I was brought here from the brink of death. I had been fighting the Baelor Drazrand alongside a troop of crusaders when we were struck by the Echo of Dascari. a demon of terrifying power and cunning, and an old enemy of mine. All my comrades perished, and 2 demons set upon me like predators scavenging a bird. The echo ripped off my wing and left me to die among the bodies of those I failed to protect. And then she appeared, the architect of the Worldwound. The angel's gaze darkens. Sometimes I am amazed at the vast power, terrifying or benevolent, that can reside in a mortal. However, Aleeru is no longer mortal. She brought me here. She treated me as much as she could, or as much as she deemed necessary, that is. I can hardly remember those first days in the laboratory. Pain, strange magic, purple flames flickering around me. Aleeru spent hours casting spells over me. I was chained the whole time. Though I was too weak to fight or flee, there was nothing else for me to do but to talk to her, and to try a glimpse inside that black soul. I don't know what I hoped to find there. Perhaps the smallest glimmer of light. Hoped that all this could be remedied. All I saw was twilight, a veil of arrogance and secrets that Aleeru used to keep herself separate from the world. Her thoughts were occupied by some grand experiment. I was of little interest by comparison. When she had finished her work, she put me into a deep sleep. A healing sleep, she said. It was necessary to allow my new, abominable wing to settle in. I have been in that sleep until now. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. What was the grand experiment, or what grand experiment was Aleeru planning when she captured you? She wants to perfect her accursed wound, the second opening, as she called it. The rift was to be larger and more stable, opening a road to Golarion from the new abyssal realms. What shocked me was that she talked about the disastrous consequences of her plan with total inanimity, as though they were minor details that were but a distraction from the experiment herself. I also know that her experiment required a mortal soul, perhaps as a sacrifice in some dark rite that would siphon the mortal soul life force and use it to perverse ends. I heard, or rather pieced together from what I overheard, that the soul belonged to a child. Aleeru, like many demons and demonic spellcasters, have the ability to wrest souls from their body and contain them in special vessels. The vessel containing that soul was delivered to the laboratory soon after I was brought here. Aleeru was unusually distressed that day. She talked to me more than usual. That's when I learned the details of her plan. I was aghast when I realized that she was discussing the soul of a child, a soul which she likely wished to sacrifice. I cannot describe the horror I felt. Yep. Pongles, yeah. In regards to Pongles, I haven't decided whether it's going to actually be a something I describe my viewers, or if it's channel points, but it's most likely just going to be channel points. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What's wrong with your wing? It is the work of Aleeru. The wing is fully functional. Its creator isn't known as the architect for nothing. But it frightens me. There is more of the abyss in this wing than its eyes of the enraged Baelor. Finian's voice trembles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this happened to her. It's terrible. She should have never been... No living creature should have ever been treated like that. Why didn't you get out of here or summon the warriors of heaven to help you? Even the goddess cannot hear me within these walls. This place, it belongs to the abyss, not the material plane. I could not call for help, only pray for a miracle. Perhaps your arrival is the answer to that prayer. Can you tell me anything about this place? I only know a little. I really once let it slip that this refuge is where she wrote the Lexicon of Paradox, the book of dark magic containing the secrets to the Worldwound's creation. That means this place is older than the wound itself. Arueshalae must have created it, at least a part of it, before her great atrocity. I was astonished at the strange way she seemed to speak of this laboratory. It was as if she despised this place, yet she tried not to show it. There was a moment when I wondered if this hatred was a sign of her constriction, but I was mistaken. Aleeru Vorlesh is incapable of feeling contrite, even for a heartbeat. She is like a tempest, hurtling forward and sweeping aside anything in its path. I have to go. I need to find a way to get out of here. May the power of heaven go through you. If only I could help, but my strength has been drained. Yeah, power of heaven, sure. It's not like we're going the lich route, after all. Wonder how she'll feel when she learns that. Alright, well, I guess we can open a rift here, so that'll be nice. There we go. We can get out of the trap if we so desire. There's a door here, but it's locked. The only other thing left is this camera. A quick explanation of the game. Are you familiar with the Pathfinder series? If not, Pathfinder is basically a tabletop RPG game. This is basically the game version of it, and it depicts a story of gods, mythic beings, etc. So basically, you're playing the commander of a crusade who is tasked with defeating the demon menace, which is basically chaotic evil individuals, or basically evil individuals that are trying to ruin the world of Golarion, which is the world that it's set in. Currently, we are dealing with the laboratory of Aleeru Vorlesh, the one who caused the rift in the first place. The strange device with a software crystal awaits your next move. Let us go with Experiment Transformation Crystal.
Day 28. Cullis Drill. 4606. Experiment. Transformation. Subject. Aleeru Vorlesh. Human female. With a clear affinity for arcane magic. Objective. To fuse a mortal soul with the essence of the abyss. Predicted result. The formation of a full-fledged half-demon on the basis of a mortal being. Potential risks unknown. The death of the subject is extremely likely. I will continue to monitor the experiment for as long as I can.
Okay, so she basically infused her essence into... Yeah, no, you have a good time, Puzzled Slime. Welcome. For, as long as you came in. Yeah, you have a good night, man. Alright, we're going to place in the experiment the suture crystal next.
Day 20. Pharasma 4606. Experiment, the suture. Subject, former Arachne subjected to extreme exposure when passing through the Worldwound. As a result of this exposure, the demon was reborn as a drench, a unique event in demonology. The reborn demon also acquired serious malformations, which did not respond to standard treatment methods. Objective, To assess the threat to other demons to stabilize passage through the world wound. The survival of the subject is also desirable for the purposes of further observation.
Okay, and that's how she... Okay, so that's how Suture came into being. He's basically a failed experiment that, conflicted with the prior experiments of the beginning of the, Worldwound's construction.
I need to concentrate.
Okay, let's move Triclops over here so we can see a bit better. And finally, the secret of great sorcery.
Well, well. It seems that someone has been meddling with my projector without permission. Again. How many times have I told you not to do that, I made this recording for the sole purpose of telling you that when I return, I shall be very, very angry.
Interesting. So Aleeru was scolding somebody. Perhaps going by the information, I don't remember her having an apprentice, so there was mention of a child soul, so perhaps, or it could have been Suture. No, Suture came after that, so it could be somebody that she used to know. Who knows? Well, at the very least, we did find a solution to everybody's problem here. I've unsealed the way out. You're free.
Free? Then let's leave here at once. May the light of Iomedae be with you.
Alright. See you later, everybody. Or, we're going. Alright. Well, there's nothing in here beyond what we've discovered, so I guess we're getting the heck out of here? I think, anyways. I don't think there's anything further within this place that we need to cover. I guess I could do a quick once-over, though. Yeah. Let's speed around, see if there's anything I'm missing. If not, we will continue to get out of here. Shouldn't need to worry too much, though. Yeah, nothing there. Nothing here.
What's in wait for me there?
Nothing there. Okay, no here. Anything in here? Nope. I've already cleared this out, I think. Yep. That door we have not explored. Okay, so there is one more door here. Open that. Okay, so we do have one more thing here. Okay. I had a feeling that was going to be needed. Okay, we'll save here. And we are going to pop this open. There we go. Alright. Now, I've already saved, so... Oh! Alright, Merman, you're going in. Skeletor, we want you to use your most dangerous spells. We're gonna start with... Yeah, we're gonna spam Firestorm. Alright, we do have the ability. We'll open this up here. Okay, we want to set up what? Yeah, I guess I got Command Undead here. There's no Undead here to begin with, though, so no need to worry there. I guess we'll summon a Plague Beast Mastodon. We are going to need to set up the Cold spell, and we'll get the Bracers set up here, which is going to be a fire, or electricity. We'll summon things first, and then we'll go from there. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot, jeez. At least the Firestorm's gonna deal a lot of cold damage that is unspecified, so that's good. Okay. There we go. Go, 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 go. Alright, Bismuth has taken some blows, that's fine. Gonna move him forward, Merman. There we go. Plague's Mastodon's going nuts. It does appear that we've lost a character though, so that's not good. We're gonna need to reload here, unfortunately. Okay.
I'm up for an adventure.
I crave for adventure.
Hold on. Let's see what the spell is specifically. Hold on. Let's see. The whole area, okay. All enemy creatures within, okay, they take certain damage. Creatures that fail their reflex catch on fire. Yep, that's fine. Okay, let's go through some healing real quick first. Then we'll go from there. Okay, we've got some healing here. We got tons of cure serious wounds on standby. Okay. Use until fully healed. Use until fully healed. Till fully healed. Minimize that. Get Panther healed up. There we go. Okay, that just leaves getting into the fight now. Let's see. Alright, I guess we give Triclops a buff. I do believe we have a dragon scroll. We've got transformation tier 3. Shouldn't need to do that. We're gonna go with Symboldon here. Alright, we want you to change into a Symboldon here. There we go. There you go.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Okay, we picked the lock with Triclops. And I guess we're good to go.
Shall we move? We shall move!
Shall we
No,
move?
we should probably get our summons in first. Then we can go. Okay, we're gonna go with the typical summon method, which is the... Yeah, we'll go with the tier 4 Mastodon here. There we go.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Okay.
Comes to this.
Focus on the Nefalshi here. Trapjaw is going to be focusing on you. Go for an attack, come on. Okay, yeah, no, you're just going there. Okay. There. That should work. We are going to want to go with the electricity on the defiler here, I guess. There we go. Lightning. Now the defiler's next. But we should be able to take him out quite easily. There we go. That was easy. Now, what are we suffering from? We are suffering from the Song of Discords, which... Yeah, no, the Song of Discord has a 50% chance to cause us some serious trouble. Now, how do we stop that? Yeah, it's been going for a while. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to send everybody away into a specific room. Skeletor, you're fine. Evelyn, you're fine. So move Skeletor, Evelyn here. Trapjaw, Triclops, Beastman is affected. And he's currently in a bit of a fit. And yeah, Merman's fine. Okay. Oh god, Trapjaw's getting harassed. Okay. Panther, You're currently under the effects, so... Yeah, you go over here, I guess. Beastman's in a bit of a pickle. Okay, Skeletal Executioner, you can come over here. Okay, everybody's fine now. Okay, good. Well, I mean, hey, as long as you're enjoying your time, by all means. I'm not about to force anybody to do the work. And if people like doing it, that's a benefit for me. I'd rather have a loyal, some loyal workers that are willing to help me out in, you know, my streaming process and, you know, go through things. Because at the end of the day, I'm, you know, appealing to you guys after all. And I'm trying to make you guys enjoy my streams, right? I'd rather be nice to the people I work with than rude. That, and I'd very much like to actually keep my follower base, among other reasons. But being nice is something that I want to do, at least for the community. Because I kind of depend on them, and I should be, you know, being rude to the people that are going to literally support my, you know, daily life, or try to, anyways. But yeah, no, I'm not sure how well I'm doing so far in regards to that, but as long as people are enjoying the stuff I post out, then I think I'm doing a good job, at least. So I guess that's a plus. Alright. We're gonna heal up Trapjaw real quick, and then we'll move on. There we go. We don't need to heal the compatriots, or the, we don't need to heal the summons here. Well, animal companions, but yeah. Alright. I guess that's it. Well, I'm glad you think so. I really do appreciate it. Okay, we missed out on 2 Marilys, but we can collect the loot, thankfully, so that's good. And now, if we want, we can teleport back, I think. Find a cause of the strange feeling. I think we did that, didn't we? Hold on, we need to find the cause. What strange... what? Is there more to this quest than I realize? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay. Solve puzzles. Alright, Secret of Veil. No. Dust of Dragons. Okay. Mythic quest. Here we go. The commander felt a strange sensation while exploring the ruins. He must have discovered a source. Okay, so there is actually something here that I'm not realizing yet. Okay, Okay. Hello, Zamacaria. Nice to see you. I apologize, I'm not familiar with the language, so excuse the barrier, but as long as you're enjoying my stuff, welcome. Okay, where is this strange feeling coming from then? Okay, let's see. Wait, is it this? No. Okay, it's not that. Because otherwise it would have sparked interest.
This way.
Okay, what's provoked? Hold on. Okay, give me a hot second. Spiritual bonds. Alright, I've gotten the... Okay, so I've... Find the cause of strange feeling. Okay. Okay, the crystal in the room above Tartonga. Okay, I need to investigate that. Okay. So I need to go over to Tartonga's area. And I should be good. Okay, to the main part of the laboratory. Alright, the room above. Okay, so I have to go here. I have to go to a table here then. Alright. So there should be a table that I have to investigate here. This, okay. A vessel reminiscing an outlandish jug seems to have been hewn from a huge block of solid crystal. Veins of bright purple running through the crystal pulse with light. A crimson droplet falls on it, triggering a vibration deep inside. You look down to see a scarlet stain of blooming on your chest. Your wound has reopened in the blink of an eye. I see. Well, he's welcome to watch. You sense a powerful, magical aura of the vessel. What's more, something that is hard to explain is literally drawing you towards it. What is the vessel? Presumably, the object before you is a magical repository for a soul, similar to those used in various evil spells. However, this artifact is different to all the ones you've seen before. You cannot fully identify its properties. One thing you can say for sure, it is currently empty. Well, this is certainly what I came here for. After touching the vessel, you feel a flash of keen triumph and a rightness of what has occurred. But the feeling leaves as quickly as it comes. Your power envelops the vessel, protecting it and preventing it from harming you. If by chance it is armed with protective charms, it will reach Zachorius in one piece. Alright, now we've got to return with it. Okay, so that's the only thing we needed to come back for, basically. Okay, is there anything else I need to cover? Yep, we just need to give the crystal to Zachorius. And we can then change up slowly but surely. Skeletor is still not getting too much strength, but we should be fine. I think by the time we get back, we should change for the better, but we'll see. We'll see. That is the hope, anyways. Alright, now we can leave. Okay, let's gather everybody. Let's go out. Off we go. Alright. And from here, let us leave and head back. Alright, Legacy of the Ancients. We won't be able to solve that puzzle for a long while, but that's fine. Okay, Mark of Terror. All units in the target army receive a -2 times mythical rank penalty to morale. This effect lasts for 1 day. Impressive. Impressive. Alright, let's see what the community needs from us. The arrival of ambassadors from Geb. The arrival of mysterious visitors from Ustalav. Arueshalae wants to talk, and a gift from a stranger. Interesting. Alright, I think this requires a teleportation here, as we go to check out what edicts we need to cover here. Okay, we got the streets and Citadel. We'll start with the Citadel, see what things we have to worry about before we continue on. Then we'll go from there. There's an unusual spring in the succubus's step today, and she has a mysterious smile on her lips that you can't recall seeing before.
Oh, Desna, something truly miraculous happened to me. If only you knew.
1 second, I need to check up on something. Alright, I am back. Oh, whoops. I think that's a load because I accidentally clicked something. Yeah. I'll just reload that so I can see the options. Didn't mean to click one there. Meant to press my talk button. Okay, in we go. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, let's see. I hope this is something important. Don't waste my time.
This might easily be the most important thing to happen to me in my whole life. In my whole new life, at least. I used to, and now I'm... No, wait. This doesn't feel right. Look,
Arueshalae takes a few deep breaths trying to calm down.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have barged in like that. We need to talk one-on-one. I'll be waiting for you at the tavern.
The succubus runs off without giving you a chance to say another word. You see a tall old woman with an imperious face and tangled grey hair. She is wearing a simple robe with a decayed hem riddled with small holes. She wears no jewelry but carries herself like a queen. Alright. Well, at the very least he knows now. Good to hear.
Greetings, Commander. I am Ekliana Camilleri, priestess of Urgathoa and noblewoman of the immortal principality of Ustalav. I also represent the secret society of the Whispering Way. My lord sent me to you to congratulate you on your victory. We are impressed by how bravely and openly you practice the art of death in your dominions. The true nobles of Ustalav, those who haven't forgotten the ancient fame of our country, welcome you as an ally and as a kindred spirit. In these times, those who dare to openly practice necromancy and its related arts must stand together. My visit is our first gift to you, a sign of our good intentions. I've brought troops with me and talented wizards to help you in the war. We hate the demons as much as you do. We will be glad to see our northern boundaries change from being a constant threat to the home of a good neighbor.
I don't pray to Urgathoa.
It doesn't matter. What matters is what you're doing pleases her. Your deeds for the glory of undeath satiate the pallid princess's hunger better than any prayer.
Why do I need you here?
Our undead warriors will serve you well. They know no fear or fatigue. They are unconditionally loyal,
and can fight demons just as well as your crusaders can. And I will try to help you with my advice. You don't understand it yet, but your heroic image won't protect you from all the attacks of hate-mongers who abhor the very thought of necromancy being practiced openly. They will plot behind your back, make attempts on your life, thwart your plans. Our society has been dealing with such intrigues for many years. I will suggest ways to avoid such traps and strengthen yourself. And of course, I will ask Thoa to bestow her mercy on your servants, your lands, and your actions. Tell me about yourself. The old woman raises her chin proudly. My name is Elyanka Calamari. Camilleri, I come from a small but ancient Ustalaw family. When I received Urgathoa's blessing, I was only 16. At the time, strange people used to come to our forests. They burnt fires, danced around them, sang in an unknown language, made merry and feasted on the meat of stags shot illegally in the Camilleri woods. Many simple people went to the woods at night to join the strangers. I was also curious about them. One night I ran away from the estate and went to the forest. I found them by following the sound of their singing. They were priests of Urgathoa. They enjoyed life, skillfully and greedily, for death had always been just out over their shoulder. And after that I left home every night to dance with them, sing, copulate, and enjoy eating half-raw, bleeding venison. However, it didn't last for long. The servants told my father about my trips. Calamari hunters followed my tracks, caught us at the edge of the forest, and killed everyone. Except for me. My strict father spared me. He had me sent to an asylum near Caphelos, where I was kept in restraints, starved and tortured in other therapeutic ways. After 3 years, I managed to escape. They pursued me, but I made it all the way home. That night, they served lamb at the Calamari estate. Father liked it baked with herbs and flavorful spices, which is why he didn't notice the bitter tang of poison. They all died. My father, my mother, my 3 brothers, and 6 sisters. I gave them the gift of Urgathoa, on death. Everyone except my father. And then I went deep into the forest, built a fire, ate some meat of a fawn I killed, and sang a song. I sang until 2 frightened and intrigued girls, the forester's daughters, found me in my clearing. Well, let me ask this. Why would I trust you? It makes no sense for us to harm you. There are few countries where necromancers take positions of power. We need to stand together to survive. Besides, you're fighting demons. Our proximity to the Worldwound has always worried Ustalav. Helping you will allow us to lay the foundations for a strong alliance between us, and to eliminate the threat hanging over our lands. Very well. Welcome to the war. We are glad to serve you, Commander. Oh. I see you've decided to phase into the body of the woman. You have an unexpected guest. Standing in front of you, you see a youth of about 18 with dark hair, a high forehead, and noble face. He is draped in black from head to toe. Greetings, Commander. My name is Septimus. I am a vampire and one of the blood lords of Gib, a country that lies far to the south. I have been given the honor of delivering congratulations to you on your first victory in the war. We are glad to see that in the north, at the other end of the world, a new necromantic power has risen. Geb will be pleased to support you and provide assistance. As a gift and a sign of gratitude, accept the army that I have brought. You can consider me your loyal servant and advisor. What do I need you for? I have brought the troop of warriors who will bravely fight the demons. They are undead, trained for combat, and all the commanders are vampires. My kind. In life, they were most worthy knights, and it will be an honor for them to serve a just cause.
and I, in turn, will help you with the advice to the best of my abilities. I will tell you how we fostered the coexistence of mortals and undeath in Geb. I think this information is particularly relevant for you at this time.
Yeah, you were indeed. You look awfully young. How old are you really? Painful regret seeps into the vampire's voice.
When I was 18, I took part in a dangerous raid in the Mana Wastes. It's a horrible place, a scar on the body of the world left by the war between Geb and Nex.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't think Twitch actually notifies you regarding those things. So it's hard to say.
When I returned from there, my flesh was being eaten away by an unknown magical disease. Becoming a vampire was the only way to survive. Many years have passed since then. I've worked, studied, achieved high status, but my appearance has stayed the same.
How do I know you're not spies?
Geb is far away. It makes no sense for us to harm you. On the contrary, we hate demons and respect leaders who don't shy away from the forbidden practices of necromancy. Why would we plot against you?
It's true. I welcome you for now. The vampire takes a gracious bow.
I am glad to meet a friend in this absurd northern land. I admit we were worried our overture would be misconstrued. I'm glad that you are cautious and unbiased in your judgment.
Hello. Alankia, the priestess of Urgathoa from Ustalav, bursts into the room. She casts a scathing look at Septimus and then looks at you with indignation.
You aren't going to let this dirty leech into your house, are you? This vampire will charm you with his magic, then stab you in the back. The thugs from Ustalav got to you before us? Lamentable. I hope you do not heed her advice. There's nothing in her words besides poison and treachery. Necromancy is despised precisely because of the people like her and her kin. If we met under different circumstances, I would do the world a favor and dispose of you, priestess. However, out of respect for the commander, I suggest we shed no blood here. Make a pact to cease hostilities between us.
Ayanka is silent for a while, her eyes blazing as she fights to keep her anger in check, and then she hisses through her teeth.
A pact. No bloodshed, solely out of respect for the commander.
Well, somebody's miffed. Well then. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing. I guess we'll see. I don't think there's anything to say between everybody, so I guess we just go to manage Crusader affairs, and we'll see if there's anything else that we need to cover. Am I FY my pawn on Minecraft? I am indeed. I just stream multiple games every now and again. So I stream 3 games usually at a time, just to keep diversity within my streams. A worried aide reports that a crime has been committed in the Citadel. A few days ago, at the night patrol, officer Lakim Clor did not turn up for guard duty. An unsuccessful search of him ensued. It was then suggested that Clor had secretly left Dresden deserted. The circumstances of his vanishing demand investigation. We should investigate the vanishing. Buried in rubble, Irkem Clor's body was found at the walls of Dresden. The nature of the wounds leaves no doubt that he was stabbed by a man, or by someone similar in appearance and build, rather than mauled by a demon. Examination of the corpse in the area had revealed that Clor turned up to the crime site on his own volition. He then suffered a penetrating wound to the chest made with him unconscious before being finished off. The attempt at hiding the body seemed negligent. The interrogator concluded that the murderer was in no hurry and mastered the appropriate skills, so must have let the body be discovered intentionally. I see. Gift from a stranger. Lady O. I don't know who that is. A gift and a letter from the anonymous well-wisher. Okay. Interesting. Okay, is there anything I can do here? We can go for refugee recruitment. Hunting down mutiny. No relics. Xanthier's experiments. Yeah, we leave those. Alright. We're good. Nothing too special to do, but that's fine. And unfortunately, I will need to end stream early, but I've got 20 minutes left, so we'll try and get as much content as we can. Mainly to notify Xanthier what the problem was, in general. I don't think there's anything in here that we need to worry about. Nope. Okay. Alright, off we go. We go to here. To the outside. Okay, we can go to Half Mether Tavern, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go to the streets here. We'll see what goes down. Because we do have to go to the Lich, I do believe. Alright. Now, if I recall correctly, yep, we go... Yeah, we go to the Lich here. We need to go talk with Xanthor about the little item, and then we should be good. Shouldn't be too hard. We got Sai here. Anything you've got on you that's worth it? Press and setting order. Nothing looking too special. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, nothing sticks out. Okay, we'll leave it alone.
No, backwards. Backwards!
Okay, off we go. Okay, from here we go talk with Zachorius, I suppose. Okay, skulls, okay. Wait, hold on, what? Shouldn't I be able to complete this? Hold on. I thought I complete. What? I thought it. Hold on. I should have completed this. Hold on. Is there something going on that I'm not seeing? Find a cause of the strange feeling. What? I did uncover the strange feeling. What? Oh, this bullshit. Okay. Okay, game. Okay, let's go to the strange feeling yet again. I thought I did complete this, but I guess not. Okay, we go into the laboratory. We go back to the same location that we wanted. Yep. We rush here. I'm half tempted to go haste here, actually. Hold on.
I crave for adventure.
Alright, haste. There we go. Haste will speed everybody up significantly. There we go. We rush here. Alright, got it. There we go. Now we rush back. Because apparently this game wants us to gimmick. Okay, we go here. Okay, rush back to the portal. How's haste going? It's going well. We've got 1 minute left. That's good. Make it really easy to get through to the hut. Okay, quickly. There we go. And pause. Go, go, go. There we go. There we go. Now we should have the objective in our hands. Now we can go. We should be good. Okay, spiritual wands. Give the crystals to Zachorius. Okay. Teleport back to Dresden. We are going to intentionally go to the streets here to start with to finish up spiritual bonds. Just in case we run into the same issue that we did before. So we're going to do the Zachorius thing. I'm going to speed through the edicts just realistically. Just a little bit. Because we've already read through those. And we'll go from there. Hopefully, by doing this, we will have reached lichdom status. Or to a degree of it, because there is the part of the ritual that we do need to cover. Alright, it appears that our... Okay, we've got increased speed, we've got haste. Nice. Alright, off we go. Time to zoom. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. Okay. Speed is going nuts. Alright, time to talk with Zachorius. And time to bring out my crazy voice. Well, not crazy, but you know how it goes. The lich spares you an impressive glance. I do hope you are here with good reason, student. I am occupied with my rumination on the ritual you and I shall perform together. I found that mysterious place of yours. This is what I discovered there. Zachorius scrutinizes the vessel. What a curious item. It was used for magical practices of the highest order. It is my understanding that you are seeing it for the first time, yet it is linked to you by powerful ties. It's as though someone with greater power used it to spy on you. It will be useful in the ritual. Through it, I shall influence your being, making it more receptive to the force of death. Leave me for now, student. I need to research this further. I shall tell you when I'm ready to begin the next stage of our preparations. Are you prepared to turn me into a lich, though? Zachorius is clearly irritated. I am busy. I'm researching the crystal you've brought me. Have some patience. You'll be granted immortality much more promptly than I was as it is. Okay. Well, that's fine. Alright, off we go. I suppose. Alright, area exit, I suppose. Then we can move back in. And we'll do what the edicts that we have to cover, and we should be good. Enter, Citadel, naturally. Let's continue. I'll speed through this process real quick, and then we should be good. Ah, the slide. Oh god, the game's breaking slowly. Slowly but surely. Alright. Okay. Alright, and here comes the other. Okay. There we go. And that should be everything. Good. Just had to speed through that. Armies. Do I need to cover any fights? I don't think I do, but it never hurts to check to see if we got more mooks coming in. Treachery, investigate, we do that. There you go. Gift from a stranger. Okay. I don't think we got anything else that we need to cover for diplomatic means, so I guess we go to the campaign here. Okay, let's see. We've managed to get our hands on some vampires and some undead. Specifically skeletal champions and skeletal sharpshooters, which is going to be nice. Kind of wish we could recruit actual undead instead of just these various types, but we can only do so much. Okay, campaign. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, we can do a free search, I suppose. Alright, so we can get slingers, inquisitors, and rangers we've already bought, so nothing too crazy. Okay. I guess we merge these guys with... Yeah, let's see. There should be... Yep, skeletons. Okay, these are armored individuals in this group with the stocks. We got crossbowmen, we got skeleton champions, which basically hit hard. Okay, so the vampires have 3 power and 190 HP. They have the ability of vampiric touch, whereas the skeleton warriors have shield wall with a very high to hit, and the skeletal sharpshooters are high to hit, and they get a penalty in close combat. 1 second. Alright, well, that's an army and a half. It's not like I'm going to be using these guys because, well, skeletons and zombies are currently the focus, so nothing too special is going to be coming from them anytime soon. And it's not like any fights have broken out so far, so I am quite fine with how things are progressing. For now, though, let's see. Can we upgrade anything to get some teleportations areas in the area? I don't think we can. Let's see. Got garrison barracks, we got citadels here. Honestly, I just need to debate whether I'm going to be introducing more men or not. I'm very tempted to just build some archery ranges at this point. At least for the areas that I don't need to worry about. You know what? Let's do it. Okay. Alright, so archery ranges were a thing. Were a focus. We can go for a garrison barracks as well, if need be. There's an alchemist laboratory that increases energy for generals. We could also increase stables. I think we prioritize the archery range and barracks, though. So we're going to increase the rate of units that we're going to get for archers and melee units, I think. Okay, so the Hamlet of Sork is something we don't need to worry about, as is the Sorcerer's Fortress, because I see no reason for us to actually go there. Rather, we're so close that we don't need to build anything there, so... Alright. Barracks. There we go. Stables we don't need. Hospital don't need. Yeah, there we go. Just increase the number of units, basically. Alright. Keeper's Canyon is probably going to be another one that we're going to upgrade with no intent to build a teleportation portal. For this group, we are going to go with the stable, well, not stables, but archers and barracks as usual. That is going to increase our number of units to 75%, their current scale, or it's multiplicative, and it's 25% on top of 25% on top of 25. Okay, the Viruleth Ford's Outpost and Gargoyle Canyon. Are we going to see any units going there? That is a good question. So far, there is no link to the Gargoyle Canyon or the Ford Outpost, so there is no reason to get these in combat status. The only instance I see of anything being a problem here is... yeah, the Hamlet of Sork is fine. I think we want a teleportation circle in the Viruleth Ford Outpost, but that's about it. Gargoyle Canyon can be dedicated towards units. So we're going to manage the Gargoyle Outpost with the buff of units. So we're going to go archery range and barracks as usual. And for the others, we're just going to dedicate to archers, I think, because archer is going to be the key focus here. Yeah, so Viruleth Ford Outpost is going to focus on archers here. So, archery range. Yep, and we'll have a teleportation circle in the middle. There we go. Now, for teleportation for the future, let's see. So, let's see. We are probably going to want teleportation here. And, well, let me go to the map first. So, Yath's Watch, Camp of the Fairy, Gloomy Gorge are key points to teleport to. Alternatively, I focus on the teleportation here. Treason Home is close in the center, so we're gonna want to keep that. Stone Maze, it is close enough that I don't need to worry about it, so I'm just going to upgrade those with the usual. And we should be good. So, yep, archery range, barracks combo. That is going to be a lot of logistics that we're sorting in. And yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of upgrades. Kind of wish we got more upgrades for military, but whatever. Camp on the Ferry, yep. Gloomy Gorge, no. Well, I guess I could upgrade them, but I think we focus on Treason Home as the upgrade for our outpost to Bastion, I think. And then we'll just get the teleportation circles up. But I digress. Okay. Alright, with that, we just move on our merry way. Alright, let's go out. We've got the streets on the cusp of the Abyss and Borrowed Dreams. Let's focus on the cusp of the Abyss to start with. And then we'll focus on the other. Alright, on the cusp of the Abyss, let's see. We've done Spiritual Bonds, that's just a waiting dame now. Borrowed Dreams, we won't be able to do. Wayward. We just need to wait to see how things unfold. Middle game. Nope. What else was it? On the cusp of the Abyss, here we go. Find a way to remove the demonic ritual. Okay, so we won't be able to do that. We can visit the burial ground mound, but that is for later. Price of knowledge. Learn to the identity of Mad Alpha Woman. Okay, there's a lot to cover. I think I'll leave those for next time, though. But for now, let's go over to the shopkeeper over here, and let's go get some selling done. Alright, we'll let the selling be done, and we'll go from there. Hello, Whistler Garms. Show me what to have. Price in descending order, naturally. Let's see. Ace Eradicator, Guardian's back. Yeah, keep that. Sell this. Sell. Oh, keep that, I guess. There we go. Sell all these. Okay, keep that. Keep that. Holy Flaming Orc Double Axe. We don't need that. That's a very specific one. Second Chance we'll keep. This Kukri is a very powerful one, so we'll keep that. We'll sell the full plate and all that. Keep the Apprentice Robe. Robe of False Death. Keep. Renegation. +5 bonus to AC against ranged touch attacks is tempting. +4 profane bonus to AC against attacks of the non-living creatures. And Guardian Shield. Eh. Okay, we're gonna sell Cloak Resistance. Keep that. Okay, Flow of Water, Ring of Protection, yeah. Amulet of Imposing Physique. I think I wanted to keep that for one of our characters. Inspired Wisdom we keep, as is Intellect. We'll sell the Amulet of Natural Armor because we already get Natural Armor. Greater Heroism. Do we need that? I do not think we need the Bracers of Bravery. We have not found a use for Demonic Resentment either, so we'll sell that. Merciless Shot is nice, so we'll keep that. And I guess we keep the rest. There we go. Bulk sell anything else. We're brought up to 91k. And I guess we just keep the scrolls because obviously we do. Okay, show me your wares. Let's go for unique items, price in descending order. Ring of the Procrastinator. The wearer of this ring becomes staggered for the first round of every combat. For the same round, he gains resistance to all elements, spell resistance. Okay, we don't need that. Amulet of Circulating Blood, we don't need that. Belt of Mighty Constitution +6. That is a very good belt, but we don't need it. I wish we had something more, but I don't think we do. Ah well.
Forwards!
I think that's going to be it.
Backwards!
So, we've managed to go through the Aleeru's laboratory, I do believe. We've found her secret lab, and we have found a few new faces. I'm going to wrap it up here, though, because I do have other things to do today. I apologize if you're looking for a 4-hour stream, but I am admittedly a little exhausted from what I did yesterday, so this is me just, you know, yeah. This is just me just taking a break and just moving on to a swift, calm, easy, you know, Sunday. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. For those of you on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification if you want to see more of my stuff. I stream daily, so if you want to catch my streams, you catch me 3/7 MST time. If you want to catch my streams, the best way to do so is search me up at fmypawn at twitch.tv. You can check the About section on my YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel in general, to find my Twitch and Twitter, or you can check the link down below in the video description of the video you are currently watching. In this case, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. For those of you on Twitch, or those of you from YouTube come from Twitch, welcome. Your support is always appreciated. The more support I receive, the more content I give you guys. Once I hit 100 followers and 3 concurrent viewers, I will be starting my new series on not Pathfinder, but I will be starting my new series on World of Warcraft as a paladin. So you'll get to see some new content coming in soon, and I'm hoping I get the affiliate status sooner rather than later, but we'll see how things play out. Ultimately, if you guys enjoy the stuff, I really do appreciate it. But if you really want to support me, the best way you can do so is just coming onto stream at this point and watching my stuff. The more you watch, the more content I give you guys, essentially. Because I will be able to, you know, slowly snowball and give you guys better quality and just slowly build up the channel. into something more. But don't feel forced to do so. Just enjoy what you like, and if you want to just enjoy my stuff, just support me. That's the best way you can do so. But I digress. Only do so if you want to. As long as you're having fun, I'm having fun. But I digress. Where was I? Yes, for those of you on Twitch who want to get to YouTube, the best way to do so is searching up, or the best way you can do so is search me up using the YouTube search bar and search up FY Pawn. If you scroll down from the Twitch stream, you should be able to see a YouTube photo. If you click that photo, it'll direct you to my YouTube channel. Or, if you're watching from the VOD section, you can check the VOD description, and there should be a link or two in the description that you can copy and paste into your browser, and it should direct you to my YouTube channel. All three are viable options, so take your pick, basically. But yeah. Are you putting the description of the Discord? Yes. In regards to the Discord, I will be putting it up in the description from now on. So if you want to join the Discord, that is the best way to do so. I have, it's going to take me a while, but what I'm probably going to do is, henceforth, the description of Discord will be put in the most recent videos, and any series that I've already started. So Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is going to have the Discord in its description, and any other series that I've, that are keeping going on. But the Discord will be there, so if you want to join in and talk with me personally, that is the best way to do so. And we'll see how things go. It's all experimental, all very, confusing right now, so I guess we'll learn how things go. But I digress. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Oh, right. I need to describe a little bit more. For those of you or if you want to watch my older content, best way to do so is on YouTube. It has everything since day one, so if you're looking for something specific, such as the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous series, that's the best way to do so. If you want to see what I'm doing new, and the new stuff I'm doing, you can check Twitch. It has everything for about 6 days worth of content, excluding Sundays, because I do not stream on Sundays. But if you want to see my new stuff, the best way to do so is on Twitch. It has everything there that you would like, I'm sure. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.